Hey guys, Mrs. Kang here, wanting to do a video for the homework that's going to be connected to each lesson. There's 10 vocab words that are to be learned each week. And so I think that people need help. So if you take a look at your screen, you'll see in week one, we have 5 verbs and we have 5 nouns. Now, the sheet that I just emailed out is going to take, we're just focusing on verbs this week, and we're going to translate um, these phrases by identifying the ending, use a colored marker, and all verbs are green. And then we're going to identify the stem. And if you look at right here, you see that amo, amari, amawi, amatu means love. Intro, I have a key up here, but intro is enter. Okay. Um, then we have narrow, which means tell, labora, which means work, and da, which means give. Those are the 5 verbs that we're going to be translating. And the endings are from this sheet. So when you see O on the end, it means I. That's the subject pronoun. When you see S on the end, it means you. When you see T on the end, it means he, she, or it. You choose. When you see moose on the end, it means we. So we have moose. There we go. If you see tis on the end, it means you all. If you say nt on the end, it means they. So these are your subject pronouns. There are 7 subject pronouns that are easy as can be. I and we, he and she, it and they and you. These are the subject pronouns you're going to be using. So let's go ahead and translate these. So I told you Latin's all about stems and endings. Here's the stem. It means love. And this ending, what does it mean? T means he, she, or it. So if I were to ask 3 questions about each ending, what's the person of T? Well, you would say third. Then the second question is, what's the number of T? And you would say singular. It's either singular or plural. There's only 2 choices. And then if I said, what tense is T? You would say present. So this is what we call parsing. So it is third person, it's singular, and it's present. And it means he or she or it loves. We'll just say he loves. And don't forget, you have these lovely helping verbs up here. So you can either say he loves, he is loving, or he does love. Either one of those. They all work. They all work. Next, same stem, which is love, but we have NT. What does NT mean? It means they. So it means they love. Okay. But what about if I were to ask 3 questions? What is the person? What is the number? And what is the tense? Person, number, tense. Person, number, tense. Well, let's look. There's NT. It's third person. It's plural, and it's present. So I would parse that up here. Third person, plural, present. And there's a couple of options. They love, they are loving, they do love. Okay, intro. Well, what does intra mean? It means enter. So it has to do with enter, but the ending is O. O means I. So it's I enter. And let's answer these 3 questions. What person is O? What does it say right there? It says first. Okay. What number is O? Is it under the singular column or the plural column? It's under the singular. And what tense? Well, to be honest, we're only learning the present tense right now, so the answer is always going to be present. Your choices for translation are I enter, I am entering, I do enter. Okay, nerat, T, 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 T. T means he, she, or it. Let's look at the person. Third, singular, and present. So we can say third person, singular, present. T means he, she, or it. We could say it this time. We don't say it. And nera means tell. It tells, it is telling, it does tell. The heavens declare the glory of God. Tell, to declare. Okay, number 5. Laborant. They, NT means they. It's third person, it's plural, and it's present. Third person, plural, present. They. And labora, let's see what it means. Work. They work. They work. Okay. You can do this each time, finding the ending on your chart, finding the person, second, singular, and it's present. Second, singular, and it's present. What does it mean? It means you. And what does da mean? Comes from donate. Da, right there. What does it mean? Give. Give. You give. You give. You give. You are giving. You do give. Okay. I'm a moose. There's moose. So we always look on our chart for our endings. O-S-T, Mooses und I, you, he, she, it. We, you, all, they. There they are. So you're going to highlight your ending, and your ending's going to tell you your subject pronoun. And moose is first person, plural, present. So first person, plural, present. And it means we. You can see that, we. And then AMA means love. All right, you guys got it? T, what is T? What person is T? Third. What number is T? Singular. What tense is T? Present. And it means she or he or it. And labora means what? What does it mean? Work. Work. It means work. She works. Make sure you put your S on. Okay. If I'm going too fast, you can slow it down. You can do those other verbs. You can totally do those. Let's go to this noun, aquas. Now, I didn't talk about nouns at all, but this is what we're going to be doing next week, aquas. You can see that it's right here. The ending. See the ending right there? See that ending? AS. See that? AS. ARUM. IS. Those are noun endings. And nouns are different. We're probably not going to do these until we finish chapter 2. We're going to come back and do these. But this is a noun. And this one right here means water. Then this means of the water. To or for the water, by, with, from the water. Then this translated means waters. This is of the waters. This is to or for the waters. And this means the waters. So if you want to just write the waters, you would be correct. And that ending operates as a direct object. This means direct object. I'm going to teach you that. You don't need to know that right now. We're going to learn that next week. ARUM is the ending. It's right here. And this is a possessive noun adjective. It answers whose. So this is translated water, of the water, to or for the water, by, with, from the water, waters, we're in the plural column, of the waters. Now, I'm not really explaining anything. I'm just giving you the answer, but we're going to do this in chapter 2. Fabulis means story. Is is either here with the indirect object or it's here with the object of the preposition. And with Latin, a lot of times you don't know what the word is operating until you kind of mess with it. Could I have an indirect object here? Could it be the object of the preposition? So you have to figure it out. It's kind of irritating, but here I told you it's the indirect object, so it's right here. So this means story, of the story, to or for the story by, with, from the story, stories, of the stories, to or for the stories. It could be to the stories or for the stories, either one. That's how we'll translate it. So we're going to decline a noun and learn nouns next week. So go ahead and do this page for homework. We talked about today a little bit translating English. Do I have any English on here? I do with a, I need to add some English. I don't. So don't worry about this page. Just do this page and get comfortable with the verbs. I'm sure you can see the endings here, guys. We have MUS right there, O right there, NT right there, TIS right there, and TIS right there. Have your parents print this off right here, this sheet. This is the verb sheet. Have them print that off. And, you ready for the and? Have them print off this big summation of all the verbs. I sent this to in the email because we need this to look at. And please also do the nouns. The nouns, print that off. So, all righty. That's for homework. All right. I'll see you next week. Bye.